Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I've come on TikTok after a few months and I've come across a response to one of my videos. So let's go hear it and then respond in kind.
Is the ma'na of ma'na?
Muhammad Qasim, why are you laughing, man? Are you laughing at Abdul Qahir Jurjani, the Ash'ari Arabic linguist, who said, now that you have understood this sentence, here is a concise expression. The meaning and the meaning of the meaning, by the meaning, we mean the understanding derived directly from the apparent wording without any intermediary. And by the meaning of the meaning, we mean that you understand the meaning from the wording, which then leads you to another meaning, as has been explained to you. And in the Arabic, it says verbatim, وَمَعْنَى الْمَعْنَى تعني بالمعنى المفهوم من ظاهر اللفظ.
Because I want you to clarify this now, this is important. When you say there might be other contexts where saq is a sifa of Allah Most High, what does that mean? Because obviously you don't mean Allah Most High has a shin like a human being. Of course you don't mean that, that would be complete kufr. So what does that mean? Or do you just say that and stop and move on?
Yeah, so this is kind of, and I think I will answer the question, but I think we might have to have a different discussion on this because I don't know how long you want to go for, but I'm free, I'm happy. This gets into discussion of, and I hate to be pedantic, but what is the ma'na of ma'na? What is the meaning of meaning? What is the ma'na of ma'na? What is the meaning of meaning? Hold on.
So people say to me, do you believe in God? And I think, okay, there's a couple of mysteries in that question. What do you mean do? What do you mean you? What do you mean believe? And what do you mean God?
So as we heard, he's quoting Imam Jurjani, where Imam Jurjani is talking about the meaning that leads to another meaning. That is the context what he's speaking about. Now, there's a big difference between that and what Jake did. Jake is asked a question actually. He asked a question about the shin, the saq. Now, the scholar is asking what's the meaning of this, and Jake goes into sophistry and starts talking about the meaning of the meaning, and he has like a long discussion about that, which has no relevance to what the Sheikh is asking. Because Sheikh is asking the definition of such a thing, and he goes on to a tangent. And that's not what Imam Jurjani is talking about. Imam Jurjani is talking about something that leads to another meaning. Okay, the meaning that leads to another meaning. Whereas Jake's position itself is actually ithbat of the ma'na. So he's actually affirming the literal meaning. So it's his job to define the meaning if he's affirming a meaning. Whereas Imam Jurjani is not doing that. His position is tafweed or ta'wil. So that doesn't apply to him. So that should be very clear. There's a big distinction between the two, what's happening in the discussion. So by you trying to equate, that's the equivocation fallacy. So you're completely illogical in this regard.
Wow. So don't do this to yourself, man. Every time you do this, you always end up mocking your own scholars. You know? You lost.
And lastly, you're not the one who's going to decide who's going to win or who's going to lose. And let the people decide who has the truth with them and who has falsehood with them.
Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, inni as'aluka al-afwa